Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name's Wraith, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the faction of Númenor. Now I absolutely adore Númenor. Amazing models, really cool army theme, and they've got some really solid heroes. So, we'll jump straight in with the army composition. Basically you can have Isildu, High King of Gondor, and Arnor. Isildu, we all know who that is. And Captain of Númenor and Warriors-Númenor. So it's not a very big roster, but we've got some allies we can work with, and I'll go over that in a second. I'll go over everyone, and then at the end I'll give my competitive overview. Are they competitive? And how to run them, or how I've seen them being run. So the army bonus, nice and simple. Friendly Númenor warriors, or models, sorry, from this army list increase their courage value by 1. So they're brave. Very brave men. Okay, we got Isildu, High King of Gondor, and Arnor. 185 points, so he's not cheap. But you are getting a Fight 7 hero. That's it, Fight 7. Absolutely outstanding. Only a few models get Fight 7. That isn't a troll. Yeah, it's incredible. We've also got Strength 5, which is bonkers. Defense 7. Yeah, that's so he can go up to Defense 8 with a shield. 3 attacks, 3 wounds, Courage 6, 3 might, 3 will. Only 1 fate though. But he has got 3 wounds, so we'll let him off, and you can make him Defense 8 as well. And that's not, easy to get through. He's got heavy armor and Narsil. So, what does Narsil do? Narsil is a Master Forged hand and a half sword. Just in case you don't know what Master Forged is, you ignore the penalty for 2-handing it, so you're basically burly for free. Additionally, Isildu may call a heroic combat each turn without expending might. That's absolutely crazy. So you don't need, because a lot of scenarios require your high point killer hero to get his points back, and by getting in to get your points back, it's not all about killing the enemy leader. Sometimes it's merely chopping through their ranks. So the fact you can do that every turn for free is fantastic. You can charge into a couple of, Urukai, cut their heads off, and then cut into 2 more. Brilliant. So, what can he have? He's got Heroic Strike, Strength, Defense, and Challenge. He's got the 2 main ones that I love, Strike and Defense. Horse for 10 points, and a Shield for 5. I mean, you're spending 185 points on this hero, right? I see it as a good investment, just to top him up and make him nice around 200. A horse will give you 4 attacks on the charge, and you get free heroic combat each turn. So going in with 4 attacks, you can pretty much, most of the time, guarantee you're going to kill 3 things. Okay, at Strength 5 plus 1 to wound, knocking them prone, double attack, so that's 2 attacks on each model, so 8 attacks really, strikes, you're probably going to kill anything you touch. So chuck him on a horse, stick him with a shield just to make him Defense 8, because Strength 3, which is the main strength for bog standard infantry and things like that, or even elf bows, will go up to 6s followed by 4s to wound you, not just 6s. And it's a big difference, trust me. So yeah, that's my recommendation. Stick him on a horse, give him a shield. Absolutely. Special rules. High King of Gondor and Arnor. The range of his standfast is 12 inches rather than 6. Fantastic. And of course, he is a hero of legend, so that should go without saying. He is who he is. And Unbedding Resolve. Isildu always counts as having had the Fortify Spirit magical power cast upon him. This is always in effect, even if his will is reduced to 0. Absolutely fantastic. That is a very good anti-Angmar ability to have, being able to resist things for free. It's just good in general, because my tactic, being an evil player, is I want to transfix your big hero. I want to sap his will and transfix him. He's always going to have will. He's always going to have something to stop it. So, absolutely brilliant. Moving on, we've got the man himself, Isildu. 120 points. So, not too bad. Hero of Valor. He is Fight 6, which is very respectable. Strength 5 again, disgusting. As in disgustingly good. Defense 7, 3 attacks, 3 wounds, Courage 6, and he's got 3 might, 2 will, and 2 fate. I find it surprising he has 2 fate because he does in fact die, and most characters that die in the book/films end up with 1 fate, or none sometimes. But hey ho, he's got heavy armor and a hand and a half sword. He's got heroic strike and heroic strength. Good, he's got strike at 5/6. Perfect. You can give him a horse for 10 points, a shield for 5, and the ring's free. So why not? Now, it depends how you want to run Isildu. If you want to use the ring, don't give him a horse. There's no point. But if you want to be a complete, like, have 2 beat sticks in your army, stick him on a horse, and if you got the points, 5 points, give him a shield. Because then he's defense 8, and I've already gone over my reasons why I like defense 8 over defense 7. And he's got Blood of Numenor, whilst this model, with this special rule, gains resistance to magic special rule, whilst they're within 6 of Isildu, Isildu, or Anarion. Cool. Resistance to magic is brilliant. Brilliant. Like I said, Angmar, Wraiths, all that good stuff. You can ignore it. Well, get a chance to. Then we've got Captain of Numenor. 50 points, right? He is fight 5, which is decent for a captain. Definitely. Strength 4, defense 5, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, courage 4, 2 might, 1 will, 1 fate. Standard captain, but he's pretty good. He's got armor and a sword, and he's got heroic march. Generic captain. Give him a horse for 10 points, bow for 5, heavy armor for 5, lance or shield, both of them last 2 for 5 points. Special rule, Blood of Numenor, exactly the same as before. Resistant magic if he's near those characters. And then we've got Warriors of Numenor, 8 points. Okay, they are fight 4, which is brilliant for your bog standard warriors outfighting orcs, normal Gondorian if they're not near Boromir. Strength 4, defense 4, 1 attack, 1 wound, and courage 3. They're all shoot value 4+, so you can give him bows if you want. But you can give him a banner for 25 points, a bow for 1, shield for 1, spear for 1. Give him shields. Protect your lads. And obviously you want some spears for spear supports. And he's got Blood of Numenor again. Now, that's their roster. Cool. So, what can we do with that? Well, the only green allies we've got on this chart so far is Rivendell. And if you don't know why you're green allies with Rivendell, I don't know why you're playing the game. Obviously, it's to do with the last alliance. Okay? Men and elves standing side by side, fighting the forces of evil. All that good stuff. They work perfectly together. You can get the high strength of the Numenorians with the fight value of the elves. So elves do struggle with killing things because they're only strength 3. Unless you want to pay a lot of points for like Rivendell Knights. You haven't got access to +1 to wound, burly, or anything like that really at all. So having strength 4 backing up your elves is brilliant because you can keep your fight value. You sure you can two-hand your elven swords, but sometimes you don't want to because you want that fight value. But yeah, so they're good. They do work well together. You've got the extremely beat stick heroes that cannot be stopped too easily by spectres and things like that, wraiths, followed up by your elves who have got high fight, high shoot value. So I wouldn't bother sticking any bows on any Numenorians. If you want bows, go for elf bows. Okay. So how do you run them? Okay, like I said, you pick one of the big heroes. I tend to not go too hero heavy, especially if you want a Rivendell hero with you. So you can bring Elendil. Okay, Elendil over Isildu, in my opinion, just because he's got the burly at strength 5. Stick him on a horse, give him a shield. Okay, and you let him go ham. He is going to be your troop killer. He's going to be punching through lines, and he's going to cut the head off of other heroes if you need him to. But he's going to help you break the enemy so quick with his 3 heroic combats. Strength 5 +1 to wound on the charge, 4 attacks, 8 strikes when you knock them prone. Insane. Insane. That's how you want to be running him, without a doubt. Okay, you can bring in Isildur if you want, but obviously he's not burly. We've also got, for Rivendell, you can bring the Rivendell Knights along with Elrond, because they don't count towards the bow limit. So you've got the elf shooting with the quick manoeuvring. So you can work in tandem with that. On the other side, you can do is have either elves up front sword and board because they've got higher defense, and they've got their fight value, and then you've got the killing power with Númenorian spearmen behind them. Or you could do it the other way around if you really want to. So yeah, they're two really good ways. If you want to go really hero heavy, I know someone who runs Elendil and Gil-galad, both on horses, and they literally destroy everything. Okay, I played against that list using Goblin Town, and I killed. Unfortunately, it didn't go his way, but let's just say he almost won the game because he had those 2 heroes left. I had to literally run away from them, so he didn't break me. It was insane. It was a really good game, really close game. So just having them 2 in your army is a good bonus, but you can't fit many troops unless you're playing 1,000 points. Under 1,000 points, do not bring 2 major heroes, in my opinion. Bring 1 and then bring a Isildu or someone who is slightly cheaper for Rivendell or something like that. Are they competitive? I haven't heard them winning anything recently, but yeah, I'll give them. I'm not going to say they're low tier at all. They're definitely higher mid tier, in my opinion, in my personal opinion. If run well, they can do some really good damage. They've got some really good heroes, and along like the biggest top tier armies that I've come across against are very good at stopping heroes with magic, whatever that may be. Angmar, Ringwraiths, even other good casters. And Númenor has an answer. So even their troops have an answer if they're near a hero. And that's just, it's such a big bonus. So yeah, that's what I'd go for. Absolutely. They're pretty solid. If you do run Númenor, please let me know in the comment section down below how you run them and how you do with them, because I'm really interested. I only know one Númenorian player, plays the Last Alliance, and likes the fight value with the strength of Númenorians, having a beat stick in Elendil. So yeah, fantastic. Love Númenor. Brilliant. Thank you ever so much for listening to my video. It's great to be back. I had to take some time off for personal reasons, family reasons, but I'm back, and I plan to stay back for as long as I can be. As long as I've got time, basically, because unfortunately I do work, and I know it's horrific, no one wants to work. I'd rather be doing this. But yeah. So, if you're feeling rather lovely today, do hit the like button on this video so I know you're liking these reviews, and if you're feeling especially saintly today, do consider subscribing. But even if you don't do either of those things, I still hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.